Right, so I don't really, um, make YouTube videos or anything like that. But I feel like I have to make a video showcasing this and voicing my displeasure with it. So Microsoft, Xbox, whatever, they've announced that starting July 29th, 2024, they will no longer support the Microsoft Store on Xbox 360 and on Marketplace.com. And games will still play as intended, and content re-downloads will still be supported. For more information, blah blah blah. This is stupid. Why? This is so stupid. I mean, I still have my 360 somewhere or whatever. Sometimes use it and even buy stuff on there from time to time. But this is stupid and a bad move, I guess you could say. Because what's going to happen, if they, if they go ahead and still do this, I'm probably going to be less likely to support Microsoft directly in terms of giving them money and stuff, to other means, whatever. But if they do this, if they go ahead and do this and flick the switch and make it so the 360 Microsoft Store is not supported, blah blah blah, and even the website, Marketplace website or whatever, this is inherently going to affect games and stuff on this machine's storefront. Why? Because most of the games that they made backward compatible through their backward compatibility program were done through the 360. Barring a few exceptions that of the game, some of the games they made available on Xbox One, but they were I guess Xbox original titles. But that aside, most were done through the 360 on their end. So what that means is, if they were to go ahead and do this, come 2024, it is going to affect games that you can look up and purchase on the Xbox One. So that is why this is stupid. And I don't understand what, I've seen a couple YouTube channels talk about this announcement specifically, but I haven't really seen any that voice any kind of disappointment, disapproval, or frustration, or anything like that. And I'm just do people really not have any actual standards or expectations anymore, especially when it comes to the preservation of things? You mean to tell me that this company, this organization that's worth billions, that is in the process of trying to purchase or acquisition Activision, right? Was it for the 69 billion or whatever it is? You mean to tell me that company that is trying to do that and buy another company for a ridiculous amount of money. You mean to tell me they can't do whatever little is required to keep the storefront and stuff up on the 360, like fresh and replenished or whatever, and keep it ongoing and keep someone behind the scenes like to take care of that? That is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like what they did with the classic Halo titles. They made the classic Halo titles backward compatible on the Xbox One because of how that game launched originally, right? And then they turned the servers off, online servers for the game off, stopped supporting the games, and then when they did that, they immediately removed them from the storefront, from the digital storefront, so you can't even purchase them, which makes no sense because all those games still work and function. You can still play the single player campaigns. You can still do split screen, local co-op. You can do system, all that sort of stuff. Yet they removed the games. Now take that, what they did there with the Halo titles. Now they're doing it again, but on a much broader scale, with the Microsoft Store, storefront, whatever, on the 360. That's mind baffling to me. Why would you do that? And I've noticed from the beginning of Xbox One, like up till now, Xbox, whatever, Microsoft, whatever you want to call it, they have displayed to be a walking contradiction. What I mean by that is that Phil Spencer will come out there, do damage control or whatever, or even say the like positive things, like the right things, like things you want to hear and stuff, right? But then what happens is then they'll take actions or make decisions or whatever that contradict and counteract the previous thing that was said. Like what? It's ridiculous. Something ridiculous, and I'm just it makes no sense why they would do this, given how much of a backlog or catalog of games they made backward compatible through their backward compatible program. Like this to me makes no sense, and they shouldn't be doing this. This shouldn't even be a thing that they're contemplating now because of that. But apparently July 29th, 2024, they're going to do it. Like, if they do go ahead, yeah, I'm probably done with like directly supporting Microsoft. You know, I mean, I like their product. I like using their product. They are my preferred system to use. But like, if I had a PS5, I'd probably shifting over to that. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But the fact there aren't other like big YouTube channels that are like really talking about this in a sort of like a consistent way and voicing disappointment, frustration, disapproval, displeasure with this particular announcement is baffling to me. Like, people are just going along with it. Oh yeah, they announced this. They're going to be shutting down the 360 Microsoft Store, Marketplace, whatever, services or some shit. That's crazy. But anyway, anyone who watches the video, you made it this far, thanks. Leave your comments in the comment section if you want. But yeah, an utter ridiculous, boneheaded announcement, in my opinion.